This is terrible defense away from the ball. Okay, let's take a look. Stop. Dribble, stop. Hold on. Dribble's picked up right now. Okay, so just get to your man. Get to your man. Get to your man. Fly to your man. There's no reason to be in the gaps. The dribble's picked up. But look at this. Look at how long it's going to take Isaiah Stewart to actually move over to his man. Why is it? Just get to your guy. The ball's literally, look at this. I mean, he catches this. Isaiah Stewart's barely moved. So now it's easily going to be a rip and go drive, draw help, and a layup. This is terrible transition defense. Okay, again, the ball's right here. You cannot be standing in no man's land. All right? Right now, get to a guy. Get to a guy. Get to a guy. Somebody. This player says, I got this player, fine. Then this player needs to find another body. You have to communicate, though, and you can't stand in the middle of nowhere. There's no communication. People are standing in the middle of nowhere, and it's a wide open three. All right, come on. This is not how you switch a ball screen. Stop. So if you're switching, you got to be level to the screener, okay? Stop right now, okay? I am level to the screener and ready to guard. But instead, this player's sagging on the switch, forcing a double, and it's an open three. Stagger screen. This is not how you guard a stagger screen right here, okay? Look at this. You got to go under the first one, over the second one, okay? And then this player here shows off the second one. Stays attached and shows with his arms out. So this player has to go out a little bit. And then when I go under this first and my chase over on the second one, I can actually chase and get there in time. But, I mean, you don't go under the first one. That's the problem. Look at this separation. So now you're done. Now it's just player's just going to catch. He's got him on your back, and it's just right to the rim for two. You can't miss this. Come on. As this player stop, the ball's in the corner. So right now I need to drop a little bit. Okay? Just a hair. Just a hair. So now when this player comes this way, I can stunt without having to move. The biggest key. You stunt, you don't have to move inward. That means you'll always get back outward. But you cannot miss this. That's why you got to drop. Come on. Another half step, and then I can stunt without moving inward and recovering. But instead, this player has a driving lane he should never have, and it's two. Where are you getting beat? Come on, Jeremy Grant. Stop right here. Ball's caught here. We're chopping the floor this way. Look at this. All I got to do is angle this player this way, and Kelly Olynyk's right here. There's no place to go. Okay? Literally. Just right there. And then this Kelly Olynyk needs his back to the baseline, stunt without moving inward and recovering. But instead, you're going to get beat to the middle of the floor, and now this player's just got you on an island, twisted around, and it's two. This is just elementary, like middle school basketball right here. Shot goes up, stop. Right now, this shot's up. You got to go find your man. Box him out, okay? If everybody goes and boxes their man out, okay, there's no chance from anyone from Orlando can get this rebound, okay? Right now, okay, right here, I'm going to find my man. I'm boxing him out using my butt, okay? But look what this player does. How do you lose sight of your man? You can't lose sight of your man. You got to see your man, box him. I mean, what is this? Look at this. Look what this player's doing. You're just giving this player free reign right to the rim. That's unbelievable. See, you got to have a rotate to the ball right here. Again, this player's left foot should be parallel to the block. Right foot out. Now when this player comes this way, there's no place to go. I can just stunt without having to move, and I can easily recover. Okay? But instead, you're not rotating to the ball. So now look. Now instead of you being, again, let's zoom in. Instead of your right foot being on the block, parallel to the block, left foot out, now there's this little opening here that would never be there if you were positioned the way you're supposed to be. And now this player is going to get right to the rim for a layup. Don't lean towards this dribble handoff screen early, okay? Please, guard your man one-on-one. Ball screen defense will take care of it. Make him use this right here, okay? But look what happens. You're going to cheat that. And now look, now this player's going to be open, and it ends up being a three-shot foul. All right, here we go. Here's your stupid drop coverage. Now you create a two-on-one, pocket pass through, and it's a two-shot foul for Orlando. Okay, so again, this is an easy ball screen to hedge. Get up, push this guard out. The second this guard hesitates, picks up his dribble, or brings his dribble back, or does anything other than just continue to attacking off of this big's hip, which, by the way, just pushes him further to half court. Okay, I can recover. In the meantime, of course, I need backside help right here. But again, I'm going to be able to recover and bump you back pretty quickly. All right? But instead, it's 2-on-1 time, and it's a mess. All right, you got to get underneath these players and train. Stop right now. Why am I seeing Cade Cunningham jog right now? Look at this. No, you sprint, sprint, sprint. Get underneath this body right here. So one, that he can't cut. Two, is that you're in easy position to box him out. But Cade Cunningham's jogging, and now look, now he's never able to box him out. It's an easy putback. Oh my God, here you go in drop coverage. Okay, this is absurd to be in drop coverage with a ball screen set this far out. Okay, look at this right here. Stop. Why am I not jamming this screener as much as I can and going under? This ball screen is set at almost half court. You're in drop coverage. It's just mind-boggling. This is not how you guard away from the ball. Cade Cunningham's back's to the sideline. No. And first of all, you want to be parallel to your man right here. So right now, Cade Cunningham should have his right foot on the block, left foot out. So when this player comes this way, and I want to get up, I can even get up and force him this way. There's a second defender here. Okay? There's no place to go. I can stunt without moving inward. That's the whole key. My feet aren't moving inward. My right foot is on or parallel to the block. I'm stunting without moving inward, easy recovery, okay? But instead, that's not how you guard away from the ball. And now look, now that player has to contest, and it's an easy putback. So you're trapping this ball screen. Someone's got to move the one pass away, okay? Either this player steps up and this player moves over, okay? Or this player moves up and this player stays put. And you got to make sure this trap is good enough so this pass is extremely difficult to make, okay? But look at this. Nobody rotates over to this player here, so this player is going to set a down screen where we can't show at all, and look what happens. It's just going to result in a wide-open catch-and-shoot three. Here's your dumb drop coverage. Look at this. There's drop coverage on a pick and pop. You're going to let him turn the corner, and it's a wide-open three. Okay, so let's take a look at how we actually can guard this ball screen, okay? Obviously, it first starts with we're hedging, okay? This player's up. Now look at this. This is pretty close to the sideline. The second this player hesitates, brings his dribble back, or picks his dribble up, I can recover back. But anyways, I want to hedge high here, okay? When this guard is doing anything other than attacking off of this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the three-point line, and honestly, it's closer to the sideline, which means he's going to have to pick his dribble up anyways, okay? I can recover. In the meantime, we do need backside help for this pick and pop right here. This player can slide in and occupy these Magic players 2 passes away. But again, I'm going to be able to recover and bump you back pretty quickly. But instead, you're running drop coverage on a pick and pop, and I mean, it's just like an open gym practice three. Cade Cunningham cannot be backpedaling back here, okay? Let's take a look. Look at Cade Cunningham backpedaling. No. Right now, miss Orlando rebound. Sprint, sprint, sprint back. So your back's to the baseline at the three-point line, and you're ready to guard one-on-one. When you're backpedaling like this, look at this. They're going to swing it here. You're not really ever to guard one-on-one. You end up getting twisted around, and it's a 2-shot foul for Orlando. If you're Jeremy Grant, you've got to go with your man right here. Stop. So as your man's coming up here, you're staying attached to him. You are right attached to him. Okay? He's going to fake like he's going to set a cross screen right here and then slip it. Okay? So right now I'm attached to my man. If this cross screen gets set, I'm attached to my man, and as this player comes through, I jam the player coming through the cross screen so this player can get on the other side. But the key is I'm attached to my man the whole time, okay? Because if he slips it, I got to be slipping it with him, okay? But Jeremy, look at the separation. You're not attached to your man, so now it's just an easy slip and a 2-shot foul. Kelly Olynyk, you cannot sag here, okay? You got cross-matched in transition. Stop, okay? Right now, I'm not on an island. We're chopping the floor this way. This is the only place this player is going to be allowed to go. So I'm just guiding him right here. This player needs to move over. Right foot onto or parallel to the block, left foot out. So when this player comes this way, he's walking right into a second defender. I don't have to move. I can just stunt without moving my feet inward. That's the whole key. And I'll easily be able to recover. But Kelly Olynyk's left on an island as opposed to just guiding him into a second defender, and it's a 3. You can't trap a ball screen and leave the roll man open. Look at this. If the plan is to trap the ball screen, then this player's got to get up. Because as soon as this roll man comes off, we're ready to guard. It's got to be a good trap. This player here can kind of roam the baseline for these players 2 passes away. Right here, you certainly need to deny 1 pass away, but you have to be denying 1 pass away. We're not worried about 2 passes away. We're worried about 1 pass away, because if they pass through a trap, you're in a lot of trouble. Nobody rotates to 1 pass away, and you're, well, in a lot of trouble, and it's going to result in a layup. If I'm doubling the post, I'm doubling from right here. Okay, this player comes down and doubles, and then because the rotations are so much easier. This player just slides over here on the kick out pass. You're there. This player needs to get up the line and then rotates here. This player's up the line, rotates there, and then when you double, you then rotate onto that 4th and final magic option right there. Okay, but again, you're doubling from a different spot from there. Then you're doubling from what was the weak side wing, and it's just no one rotates, and it's a wide open 3. All right, this is bad transition defense off of a turnover. Stop, it's magic ball. There is no excuse for Cade Cunningham. Just sprint, 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 sprint in a straight line. There is no excuse for this Magic player to get behind you. But Cade Cunningham isn't sprinting. Look at this. What is this? Like little gamble here, and it's a wide open layup. This terrible transition defense here. Look at this Pistons player right here, right now. Okay, why is he not sprinting back? He should be sprinting back now, now. You don't stop. You don't backpedal. You get to the 3-point line with your back to the baseline, because then I can just shift over when this pass is made at the 3-point line. But instead, you stop out here. So now look, it's a layup. Horrible switch. You got to communicate that there's a switch, and once you hear a switch, it's up, over immediately. There's no excuse for this miscommunication. Look at this. 2 people go to the ball, no one goes to the perimeter, open 3. This Kelly Olynyk doing you're right here, or your man's there, you're right here. As your man lifts, you have to lift with him. How does this happen? Look, your man's here, you don't lift with him. So what do you think happens? Wide open 3. You have to note that the Magic are in the bonus right now, okay? So any cheap foul is going to send them to the line. So right now, stop. Orlando's ball, okay? Get back, get back, get back, get back. Don't gamble, because it's you shouldn't be gambling anyways. You should be getting back. But now it's twice as worse, because if you gamble and get called for a foul, like so, okay, now the Magic are headed to the line for 2. Have to guard this down screen first, okay? Stop. This player here can't sag. He needs to get up and show. So this player has to go out, and this chase can happen. When you don't show, look at the separation right here. See the separation? Okay? So now you're going to try and run drop coverage, which is stupid, because when you don't defend the down screen the right way and there's separation like this, you've got to switch. But instead, you're going to still try and run drop coverage. This player's going to barrel into the screener, and Orlando's going back to the line because they're in the bonus. Okay, dribble handoffs. This is how you guard a dribble handoff. This player takes a step back, and you let him through, and you're on the other side. You don't go over the top of a dribble handoff. And look what's going to happen. You're going to end up barreling into the man that actually faked the dribble handoff, and now he's going to the line shooting 2. Okay, you're switching a ball screen. This ball screen doesn't get set. Now, if Kelly Olynyk is called out a switch, then you got to switch. But Kelly Olynyk's not ready to switch because he's this way. Okay, so right now, okay, why do we have 2 people guarding the ball? There's no ball screen. So if you're Kelly Olynyk, this player slips it, go with him. This player's not getting screened. He can defend one-on-one regularly. But we get 2 people going to the ball for no reason, and it's another open 3. Again, you're trying to run drop coverage off a pick and pop, so you're just giving up a practice 3. Let's move it back. You got a hedge here. Okay, again, up. Push this guard out this way. This player can come all the way up here. This player can occupy both Magic players 2 passes away. The whole key is with hedging is that as soon as this player right here picks up his dribble, hesitates, or brings his dribble back, does anything other than just keep attacking off of this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the 3-point line, and by the way, closer to the sideline, which means he's going to have to pick up his dribble rather quickly, I can recover back. In the meantime, we need this backside defender here only momentarily because I'm going to be able to recover and bump you back down. But instead, I mean, you're running drop coverage, and it's just like, who wants a wide open three? All right, stop right now. You don't guard past the 3-point line away from the ball. You're dropping and you're in. Okay, not that far in, but you're about here. No, you're about here. Okay, so right now in this, I don't have to move. Okay, so this player comes this way. I'm stunting. There's no place for him to go. I'm not moving inward. I'm already in position, and I can easily recover. Instead, you're going to there's a driving lane that shouldn't be there, and now wide open corner three. Okay, here's why you need to hedge high. Stop. First of all, you can't let him turn the corner, which you just did. Second of all, look, hedge high. Okay, get the second this ball handler picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, or hesitates, which is going to be a lot quicker if you're hedging high, okay? As long as he does anything other than attack off of this big who's hedging high's hip, I can recover. Yeah, we need backside help, of course. But again, I'm going to be able to recover pretty quickly and move you back down. But you don't hedge high. You let him turn the corner. And now look. Now the problem is look, now this player is just going to be able to stand in the paint when this three goes up, and it's going to be an easy offensive rebound and two. What is Kelly Olynyk doing? As this player comes this way, Kelly Olynyk's got to go with him, okay? Look at this. Stop. Why is Kelly Olynyk here? He should be right here. And now look, okay? Now when this player comes this way, I'm stunting in the gaps and getting this dribble picked up outside the free throw line, and then I can recover. But instead, Kelly Olynyk's all the way down there, so now you're not getting the dribble picked up below the free throw line, and it's an easy two. Okay, when you hedge a ball screen, okay, this player has not brought his dribble back. This is why I'm hard hedging, because when you hard hedge, this ball handler will be much more likely to have to pick up his dribble, bring his dribble back, okay, or hesitate. All right. As long as he's doing anything other than attacking off this big's hip this way, which just pushes him further to half court, I can recover. In the meantime, the backside help is right here. So in the meantime, I'll be able to recover and bump you back very quickly. You don't even have to move very far. But look at this. This is not like you're leaving at a random time. Look at this. He hasn't hesitated, picked up his dribble, brought his dribble back. So look, you just leave, and now this player has the angle to get to the lane, and it's an easy two. Why would you switch this down screen? Stop. Just get attached and show with your arms out. You're attached, so this player can't slip it because you'll go right with them, but show, and this player can chase, and this player has to go out. Instead, you're going to have a botch switch. You got to call out switch if you're switching. So it's switch, boom, boom. There's nothing to think about. But there's no need to switch a down screen anyways. Instead, it's a horrible switch, and it ends up leading to an open three. Don't guard with look at right now you're fine. Your back's to the baseline. Here's where trouble comes. Look, now look. Now your back isn't to the baseline, it's to the sideline. So now you're susceptible to getting beat back door. That forces a second defender to have to come here. No one to guard the corner, and it's an open catch and shoot three. Why are you cheating this screen? Okay, guard one-on-one. If this player comes off this screen, our ball screen defense will execute. Look what happened. This player is going to fake like he's going to set a screen and slip it. Okay, but look at this. Look at how you're cheating the screen. So now you're not able to guard the ball one-on-one, and it's just going to lead to a step-back three. This horrible defense away from the ball. Stop. If you're Corey Joseph, get underneath the three-point line so Kelly Olynyk can get up and just send him this way. You can easily stunt here, okay, and recover. So right now, well, first of all, you're already jogging and backpedaling, and I'm sprinting right now, okay? Because if I'm sprinting the entire way, I'm right here, okay? And now look, I'm just waiting right here, okay? And Kelly Olynyk's going to get up, bring this player this way, stunt. I don't have to move inward, so I'll easily get back outward. But instead, Kelly Olynyk's going to backpedal, and it's a layup. If you're this Pistons player here, you get back to the three-point line. Who cares that your man is here, all right? Give us an extra number on defense. Stop. See, if you're where you're supposed to be, you're right here. I still can't see your man in the picture. So now when this player comes this way, you're just met by another defender. Kelly Olynyk can stay over here, okay, whatever. But you're out here guarding nothing, Okay, so now this player is going to get right to the rim, and it's a layup. Again, this is horrible defense off of a make. Stop. If you're this player right here, just sprint to the three-point line. Sprint to the three-point line, okay? Who cares? I don't care that your man is here. You should be right here. So now Jeremy Grant can get up, force this player this way. There's no place to go. None, okay? But instead, Jeremy Grant is going to sag and give up an open three. Okay, again, you're guarding this ball handler here. Why is this player sagging? His man is one of these three players. Get up, okay? And now this player comes this way. There's no place to go. But instead, you're just going to sag. Everyone's sagging, and now it's an easy shot at the rim.